Arcana. Now, I know I only uploaded the first of this 12 hours ago as of when I'm recording this, so yeah. Let's get right into it. Oh, Rain. Fuck. Oh, Rain. I was just on my way out. Glad I didn't miss you. I haven't met you yet, but sure. Rain, sit down, sit down. I'll buy you a drink. Julian, that's your name, okay? Alright. I have enough coins, sure. Yes, sorry. Shut up, man. Oh, yeah, okay, he's just gonna say the same thing. Alright, tap the decks. We went for this one last time, so let's go for this one. This one, this one, this one. 3 of Wands reversed. I think I got this last time, actually.
Reagan, isn't this one Kevin?
Yes, that is Kevin. You may find your plans have been delayed and you're unable to accomplish what you set out to do. Take a step back and re-examine your long-term expectations. There's still time to correct the course. 9 of Wands upright. Hard work and long hours have seen you into a place of security, which will require upkeep to maintain. Establish boundaries, but take care not to defend them overmuch. Your position is strong. King of Swords upright. The King of Swords holds complete authority over the mind, using logic to accomplish his goals. Now may be the time to seek expert advice from skilled sources. Trust truth and succeed, and success is yours. Okay. Well, let's get back to the story. The Countess merely looks amused. Until tomorrow, then. Pleasant dreams. I completely already forgot all the voices I gave. With that, she glides past me and out into the night. For a moment, I'm frozen, staring after her figure long after has vanished into the mist. What could the Countess want with me, a mere apprentice? All the talk of my reputation? Could it be that she mistook me for... Strange hours for a shop to keep. Who said that? My gaze darts around the shop, chasing shadows in the dark. Behind you. Sure enough, when I turn, I see a figure looming against the door. Now, sources say this is the witch's lair. So who might you be? My heart starts racing as the masked intruder advances. My eyes dart to the door, assessing my chances. Up, up, up. Not so fast. The masked intruder catches my wrist in a firm grip and pulls me backward. Fuck. My back meets their chest. The mask's beak curves ominously over my head. Tell me where he is, and I'll let you go. I throw my head back, knocking the mask away. Ah! Seizing my chance, I make a break for the back room, the intruder hot on my heels. I barely cross the threshold before I am yanked back by the scruff of my garments. You're a slippery one. As his eyes bore into mine, I take in his features for the first time. I knew this man once. Everyone did. Oh, you recognize me? Then you know the trouble you're in. Back then, they used to call him Dr. Jules? Haven't heard that name in years. Quickly now, where is the witch? I'll never talk. If you talk about Asma, I'll never fucking talk. Oh, you'll never talk? How many times have I heard that before? Never say never, shopkeep. My heart is thumping violently, but I won't budge. Finally, the doctor tears his icy gaze away to survey the room. This is where you tell fortunes, isn't it? To my surprise, he drops himself into the reading chair, looming fearsomely over the table. Perhaps your cars can do the talking. Hesitantly, I take my seat, cold eyes tracking my every move. Go on, don't be shy. Oh, gosh. As soon as the cars lit, my mind starts racing. Nothing comes to me but the pounding of blood in my ears. Death. 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 He barks with uncontrollable laughter, sharp as ice. You've got to be joking. I jolt as his hands strike the table, and he rises to his feet. Death cast her gaze on this wretch and turned away. She has no interest in an abomination like me. Overcome with confusion, I follow at the doctor's heels. You've been hospitable, so I'll let you in on a secret. Your witch friend will be back for you. He's taught you his tricks. You may even see that he cares for you. But when he returns, he lifts his mask from the floor, staring into its glassy red eyes. Seek me out, for your own sake. That creature is far more dangerous than you know. Boy, I don't trust you, not even a single bit. But you do look amazing with that crow mask. Fucking love it. Well then, the hour is late, and I'm out of time. After giving me a long, hard look, the doctor fixes his mask in place. Don't let him fool you, shopkeep. The door slams behind him as he disappears in the early morning fog. 3. The Empress. Day. My name is Rain. I am a student of the magical arts. And today I will journey to the palace to meet the Countess. I spend the early hours preparing my things by lamplight, casting wild shadows on the walls. Seeking a moment's rest, I go to the back room to lie down and slip away, lost in a dream. The sky is no more than a slim green line along the endless horizon. Beside me is Azura, on the back of a strange beast. Master, where are we? Dark clouds bear down all around the landscape, a shifting sea of rust-colored sand. Ahead is a road of perfect black stone. I dare not tell you. If I did, you'd have to promise me never to seek this path. Not even I am such a hypocrite as that, Rain. I'm sure I've never walked this road, and yet the sight of it feels like an old nightmare. I strain to see where it leads, but the path keeps changing. Soon there will be crossroads. Crossroads? Where do they lead? Depends on which one you take. Now, rest. My sleep is dreamless then. When I awake, early dawn light is filtering through the dusty windows. I throw on a traveling cloak and hurry outside, dragging the heavy door shut behind me. After last night's intrusion, I turn the first lock, and then the second, and then the third. Almost satisfied, I press my right hand to the door and whisper across me not spell. The wood lights up beneath my palm, in the pattern of Asura's intricate designs. White whorls glow deep within the door, slowly fading into the grain. The shop will be well. All will be well. I pull my shawl tighter and step out onto the foggy street. The morning mist is thick, yet to be scattered by the heat of the day. It blankets the streets in an ethereal, milky glow. I take a moment to appreciate the tranquil scene, when all at once, the hair at the nape of my neck rises in alarm. Someone is near. Someone is right beside me. I turn towards the eerie sensation and notice a dark shape looming in the alley. First, I don't realize that I'm looking at a human. Yeah, I wouldn't either. I would think it's like a werewolf or a big dog or something. This dude is wearing a chain. He has scars. Some sort of furry belt, I think. But, seeing as the time place we are in. but that singular eye that I can see. The form is certainly human, though, monstrous in size. Their flesh is scored with scars, clean and jagged, shallow and deep. Shrouded in a pall of weather-beaten furs, it's hard to make out a face, but they are definitely watching me. No, waiting for me to come out. They stand between me and the path I had to take. I'll just walk past. I take a step forward, watching the figure cautiously. Stormy green eyes follow my movements as I enter the alley. My steps are careful, but the stranger makes no move, and then a voice like distant thunder rumbles from beneath their robes. You are in grave danger. I pause, inhaling sharply. The earthy scent of my mirror washes over me, and I hold still. He will return uninvited. He will offer you a gift when you need it most. Turn it away, or you will fall into his hand. Just like the rest of us. I blink, trying to process what I just heard. There is shuffling behind me, the dragging of rough cloths and chains, and then silence. I have to go. Now. Exhaling deeply, I continue toward the narrow, mossy steps that will lead me to the marketplace. Wood groans beneath my feet as I step carefully onto the walkway. Daylight seeps through the gaps between the worn planks, shimmering on the water that flows below. It's early yet, and the marketplace is already wide awake. All around me are the sounds of bartering, laughter, vendors hawking their wares. A voice I know well calls out to me over the sea of a noise. Rain, have you eaten? I've got that pumpkin loaf you like in the oven. Won't be long now. Come sit down, talk for a while. I sniff the air on impulse, and my stomach twists in hunger. Then again, I should probably be careful of the time. Now I have to go. I decline the invitation with a wave of my hand. The baker nods, stuck back inside the sweet-smelling booth. Up ahead, the crowd is thickening with the morning rush of peasant workers. I weave around, focused on finding a clear path. Until I hear a sharp cry from above me. A raven, perched overhead, meets my gaze. At once it has my full attention. Its fathomless eyes look beyond me, over my shoulder. I cast a subtle glance backward, and my heart shudders in shock. The doctor is moving casually through the throng. He wears no mask. Though I'm close enough to be sure of his identity, the crowd between us is dense. He is yet to spot me. I have to get away from this dude. I don't trust him a bit. Without a second thought, I turn and duck into the crowd. It was him. It definitely was, and unmasked, in broad daylight. A terror occurs me. If he is here now, has he been nearby all along? Is he following me? The thought of the doctor spying from the shadows while I was napping makes my throat go dry. I chance a backward glance to see if I've been spotted. Just then, the raven gives another call, drawing the doctor's eyes toward me. I turn back around at once, heart pounding. The crowd may as well be invisible. I feel his gaze boring into the back of my skull. But I know this marketplace. I know where to turn and where to hide. I leave the beaten path, weaving through the booths like a wild phantom. I don't dare to look back. Up ahead is a narrow stairwell, where the masses and their animals are tightly packed. As I climb the well-worn steps, and something catches my eye. A fortune-teller's booth, tucked away in a shady corner. Silver moons adorn the tapestry is draped over the entrance, shrouding it in secrecy. The sight teases a smile at me. How nostalgic. When we met, Azra was operating out of a place just like it. As I'm lost in my musings, a patron emerges from the booth, caught up in a conversation. I give a wide berth and keep my head down. Before I forget, what are my lucky numbers today? 3, 6, 7, 9? Got it. 3, 6, 7, 9. 3, 6, 7, 9. I don't notice them backing into me until we crash into each other. Ah! The impact makes me stumble, teetering on the edge of a step. It also upsets the basket balanced on the stranger's hip, which sends a dozen pomegranates rolling down the stairs. Oh, perfect. As if I wasn't already late. This looks a lot like me. I'm not gonna lie, it looks a lot like me. I have to help.